So today's my topic is the journey to joy and happiness through yoga. So this is the third day, that is the last day of this webinar, international webinar. So usually we are giving the relaxation technique with end with the session usually. For that reason, I focused on happiness through relaxation technique. So yoga is the journey of the self to the self through the self. This is the main aspect. Next. So yoga is for everyone. So we have a doubt when we have to start the yoga and all. So at the early stage, we have to start the practice. So it is from the childhood onwards for till elderly. So we have to start the yoga at the earliest is very important. Next. Next slide. Next slide. So in view of International Yoga Day 2021 theme, be with yoga, be at home. So the best way to build courage and confidence in yourself is yoga. So we all know about yoga because most of the participants belongs to yoga field. Yoga is the mainly key to the happiness. Our webinar topic is happiness and joy. So already Dr. Suresh has explained about the differences of happiness, joy, and pleasure, everything. So yoga is the key to happiness. It is the gateway of happiness that body needs in daily life. Happy Yoga Day. So in view of Yoga Day, I congratulate all the participants. The 21st June 2021 is the 7th International Day of Yoga. I convey our wishes through this. Next slide, please. Then come to the point, yoga, according to Patanjali, who is the founder of yoga, that is the father of yoga, that is means Chitta Vritti Nirodha, that is the restraints of the modifications of the mind is body, is yoga. So mind modification is called yoga. So it is the process of self-realization, that is real yoga. So we have to merge, the huge is the Sanskrit word, merge with the individual consciousness, with the universal consciousness. Jivatma merge with the Paramatma, like that. You all know. I am focusing only on relaxation. For that reason, I'm moving our next slide. Next. So according to principles of yoga, you all very know, but that yesterday also Madam Rukumani has insisted, has explained about and insisted to do all the practices, not only asana, not only pranayama and meditation. We have to do all the practices. So this is the basic 5 principles of yoga. So first one is proper exercise. So that is, we all underline the word is proper. Say exercise we all know, that is walking or jogging or some other exercise. Here the tool of the proper exercise means only asana. So our body is meant to move. Our body is meant to move. So we have to move our limbs, everything. So other exercise cannot give the proper fitness. Because for example, walking means we have to take a walking, but it will not give the pressure on the abdomen region or lateral bending or other thing. But what happened in the asanas, we have a 4 classifications, that is basic types, that is standing asana, sitting asana, prone asana, and supine asana. And other sub-classifications also there, that is twisting asana, balancing asana and all. So by doing asanas, we have to activate all parts of our body. That is the main aim or purpose of doing our practices. One more thing, by doing asanas, we have to concentrate on breathing also. With the breathing movement, we have to move our limbs. That is asana. That is why proper exercise is achieved only through the practice of asanas. First one. The second one is proper breathing. You all know pranayama. So for last 2 days, 3 days, we have listening about breathing. You also know about. Only thing what happened now, also I am breathing, you also breathing, but whether we have a concentrate on our breathing? No, but by doing pranayama we have a conscious breathing. So that is the main purpose of doing pranayama. So we have to dedicate the hours for doing pranayama practice. So that is pranayama means it is an extension or expansion as it is, and slide is not visible for. So it is an extension or expansion of conscious breathing is called a pranayama. The third one is a proper diet. So diet is also very important component in the yoga. So diet, that is sattvic diet, rajasic and tamasic diet, we all know, but it is a well-balanced, nutritious food is called a proper diet, only sattvic food. It is easily digested, well-balanced, nutritious food is sattvic food. So we are not against the non-veg, but once it is entering the yoga field, at least we have to reduce the taking of food habits of non-veg and other chat foods and all. So because during the meditation and other practices, it will block. So for that reason, after attaining at least 35 or 40, at least we have to follow the sattvic food. The fourth principle is positive attitude and meditation. So here the proper attitude. So here the proper attitude means we have to think positively. We have to think positively always. So this is attitude is comparing here, that is a positive thinking. So positive thinking is very important component in our yoga field, because it is not possible to think positively at all moments. But at the same time, we have to take a practice of meditation. Definitely it will be possible to think always positively, because by doing practice of meditation, it banish our negative thoughts from mind. So automatically reducing the thought levels by practicing the meditation regularly. So our purpose of aim is we have to reduce our thought levels. That is the main aim of doing, purpose of doing meditation, pranayama and other yogic practices. So normally 40 to 50,000 thoughts are coming and going, but during the practice of yoga, we have to reduce our thought process. That is our main aim of doing the practice of meditation. Then the fifth one is proper relaxation. So proper relaxation means, so what happened? There are IRT, that is instant relaxation technique, then QRT, that is a quick relaxation technique, and DRT, that is a deep relaxation technique, and other progressive muscle relaxation technique, yoga nidra, and various types of relaxation techniques are there. So now I am focusing with my regard to topic, the journey to joy and happiness through the relaxation technique called yoga nidra. I am focusing today yoga nidra. For that reason, I'm simply saying the other points, because I am going to give a practice of yoga nidra also for 15 to 20 minutes. Beginners yoga nidra, and today I am focusing. And before that, I have to explain what is yoga nidra and what are the stages are there, and that I have to explain. Okay, next slide. So these are already, proper exercise, that is breathing and loosening. Before asanas, we have to take a practice of preparatory practices like breathing exercise. We all know breathing, hands in and out breathing, hands out breathing, stretch, hand stretch breathing and all. Some loosening exercise also we have to do before practice of asana. So basic asanas, that is categorized in three cultural, meditative and relaxative categories. So I'm given here example also and posture also. Next slide. So these are the, now I thank Mr. Kannan. He is our student. He is our demonstrator here, was previously working here on behalf of Center for Yoga Studies. I thank him for his photograph. So this is Ardhakati Chakrasana, Utkatasana, Padmasana, Vajrasana. So first one is cultural, second row is meditative, the third one is relaxative. You all know. That is I just skip the slides. Move. Next. So here I'm mentioning here with the props. So yoga, what happened? Asanas, mainly first principle called asanas. So what happened? If not possible, means you have to use such type of props. So props I'm here mentioning. So the Ushtasana we can't do after the age of 45 and all. That is why I insisted the first slide, we have to start the yoga early. But if not possible, at least whenever you just start the practice. If not possible, don't worry about it. According to the BKS Iyengar, so many props he has scientifically mentioned here. Though I am giving two examples for Ushtasana and Janusirasana. So low open stool here, we have to support the back nicely and support the bolster also. We have to do nicely because our aim is to do the some stretching and bending and twisting movement. With the help of props, definitely we can do somehow. These are called modified asanas. So like example, Pada Paschimottanasana, we can't do this, but if not for proper in 100%, we have to use this kind of props, that is Janushirasana. So we have to bend, then we have to lie down, just seated on the bolster nicely. Only our aim is, you have to touch the forehead on the knees, but not possible means you have to insert some pillow or soft bolster, blanket, and rest nicely and keep your hands on the low open stool. So nicely we have to do this kind of props. So for that reason, I'm just mentioning here with the props to asanas. Next slide. So this is already I told, proper breathing, that is sectional breathing, abdomen, thoracic and clavicular. Then here during the pandemic situation, we have to take Nada Anushantana, that is breathing, that is A-U-M, Ahara, Mahara, Akara, Ugara, Mahara. A-U-M, continuously breathing with equal ratio. Nada, Anushantana, Pranayam, with the sectional breathing also we have to take. So what happened while producing the sound? So A-U-M, what happened? Then yesterday, Dr. Lingasa has mentioned about nitric oxide. So especially by producing the sound from the navel region, what in the then second one is woo. It vibrates our abdominal region, and by doing the practice of agara, chanting what happens? It vibrates the abdominal organs. Then we have to concentrate on thoracic. While we have to take a breath as well as concentrate on the breath as well as sound. Now we have to take the vibration on the throat region. From throat to head, we have to chant Yim, Mahara, that is produce the sound Yim. Here we have to notify that by producing the sound Yim, in the nasal passages, can get vibrated and clear the nasal blockage. Is there anything? We to remove the blockage as well as vibrate the nasal region, and the production of nitric oxide is more. So I am authenticating information we got. So that is why we have to, by the production of sound of Yim, we have to produce more nitric oxide in the body. So that is a documental evidence by PubMed journal also. For that reason, I am here mentioning here. Then Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, Brahmari Pranayam. So one more pranayama, that is before that also Dr. Keerthi sir also mentioned yesterday, Linga sir also mentioned about Brahmari Pranayama. So producing the humming sound. So we all know. So by producing the sound, what happened? Again, it helps to production of nitric oxide in the body. So during the pandemic situation, we have to take this type of practices very essential for to prevent the COVID-19 diseases. Next slide. So already you heard about the proper diet, sattvic food. We have to, yesterday also Dr. Linga sir has mentioned we have to take a green vegetables and for grains as well as dry fruits, everything for increasing the nitric oxide also. Again, next. Next slide. Samples. Next slide. Okay, so that is a home meditation. We have to take a practice. Then next, proper relaxation. The last principles we have to concentrate related to our topic. So the end of the day, we have to take a deep relaxation technique also. So through the yoga nidra. So he has mentioned here some of the progressive relaxation that we have to relax to spend time with nature and all. So this is the yoga nidra, that is a savasana posture. Next. Yoga nidra, that is means yogic or psychic sleep. So this is the conscious sleep. So it is a state of consciousness between waking and sleeping. So it is induced by the guided meditation. Then performing yoga nidra involves practicing pratyahara. That is, we already practiced yama, niyama, asana, pranayam, pratyahara. So this is the withdrawal of the senses, which is the fifth limb of the Ashtanga yoga, that we have to take a practice. So still we are in first yama stage only, but we have to cross one by one. So yesterday madam also mentioned, we have to take yamam, niyamam, asanam, pranayamam, pratyahara, and then only we have to go for dharan, dhyan, samadhi. So pratyahara is mainly performing involving the yoga nidra practicing. Next. Next slide. So the practice of yoga nidra not only involves a pratyahara, it requires a pranayama. So breathing techniques also, and dharan. So that is, the dharana means concentration, which are the fourth and sixth limbs of Ashtanga yoga. So that is pranayama and dharana also. So because in yoga nidra some stages are there, we have to concentrate our body awareness as well as breathe awareness. For that reason, we have to take a practice. So suddenly we should not take a yoga nidra practice. We have to train asana as well as pranayama and other practices, pratyahara, dharana and all. Next slide. So yoga nidra incorporates meditation on the breath. It is balancing the emotional status, visualization and self-healing. So it is the positive intention is another important step. So that is called a sankalpa. So before starting the practices, we have to mention some sankalpa. So and I will give an instruction. You just follow my instruction. So you just mentally prepare whatever the sankalpa. It should be clear and simple sankalpa that we have to positive intention. We have to take during the practice of yoga nidra, and the end of the practice also we have to recall the sankalpa. So that gives the participants purpose of a session. For that reason, I'm here mentioning this gives the participant a specific purpose of the session. That is, you have to prepare any one single sankalpa. That is, it should be very simple and clear. So it is the process that begins with a body scan to energize once physically. So I have mentioned one by one of the organ. So deep relaxation you all already taken during our class. So from the toes to head, here I'm mentioning from head to toes, one by one. So one by one, I have give an instruction. So you have to concentrate, to focus on this organ. You have to visualize. So for example, if I said thumb finger, right thumb finger means you have to visualize your thumb finger, and you have to give an affirmative, that is give auto suggestions on your mind. In my right finger is now relaxed. Like this, you have to move one by one. So then only you have to take a body scan to engage one physically. Then only we have to relax all parts of our body. Next slide. Preliminary stages. So the preliminary, we have to take the 4 stages. So according to Satyananda, there are 8 stages also. That also I have to give the stages position. So now I am going to give a beginning stages of yoga nidra technique, practical technique. I will give an instruction. So creating a sankalpa, then that is intention or resolve. Stage 1, we have to rotation of awareness through the body. Then you have to concentrate our breathing techniques, that is called the prana. Then awareness of feeling and emotion and visualization. One by one, I will give an instruction during the yoga nidra practice. You just concentrate one by one. Next. So after yoga nidra, what happens during the practice? So body goes into relaxed mode within brain staying inwardly alert. So this is really happens during the Nidra practice, Yoga Nidra practice. So you can experience a point where your body is deeply rested. So you have to feel, you have to experience. We should not express through the theory and all. So this will happen, this will happen. But if you take the practice regularly, continuously with the right master, definitely your body can experience a point where your body is deeply rested. So if you have a practice this Yoga Nidra, it equals to 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Your mind is also still awake and lucid. Next. So next slide. Next, Yoga Nidra will bring the practitioner through different stages of consciousness. So during these stages, changes occurs to the subtle body, that is koshas and chakras, the physical body, that is the tissues, organs and glands, and mental body, brainwave functioning also. So that we have to take after experience only. We have to take it, because once you have observe the techniques, you will have all the changes in your body. Next. So beginners, we have to take only the 4 stages. Then generally the next advanced Yoga Nidra practice, we have 8 stages. The form of practice taught by Satyananda includes 8 stages, that is internalization, sankalpa, rotation of consciousness, breathe awareness, manifestation of opposites, creative visualization, sankalpa. Again, we have to remind the sankalpa and externalization. So I have to give brief introduction about each one. Next slide. Next. Internalization, that is before slide. Internalization, that is awareness is withdrawn from the sensory inputs of the external environment. So we have to take a awareness from the body, that is some disturbances or that sound and other. So we have to aware of our body awareness and the sensory inputs of the external environment also. By taking the sankalpa, the stage 2 is sankalpa, taking up a sankalpa or resolve. So you have to take a simple sankalpa. For example, our world will become again normal. Likewise, we have to think positively. So the first day, Dr. Kumar has insisted, we have to think always positively. Don't think the negative thoughts. That will again connect to our universe and it will pollute our atmosphere also. Definitely, we have to think always. So definitely we will come up from the normal situation. The bad situation are going on now. Now it is slowly recovered. So definitely we have to come the normal situation. By taking this type of sankalpa, we have to resolve. The third one is rotation of consciousness differently body parts. So I will give an instruction, moving awareness from one body to part others, so that the awareness is constantly flowing. So I will give a right side, then left side, then back, back, and as well as one by one organ. Each finger also I have mentioned here. I will give instructions. You just observe my instructions. Automatically, you have to moving your awareness from one part to the another part. That is that. This is the third stages of Yoga Nidra, rotation of consciousness of different body parts. Then only we have to get to relax our body. So breathe awareness. So here also what happened, our inhale and exhale we have to take. Here I will give the reverse count. So for example, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale I will give. Why I am giving here the reverse order? Because what happened, if you are going in the reverse reason, sometimes if you are not having a concentration, automatically you disturb the counting. So if you have a counting in the disturbance, if not going in right way, again you have to come the 10 count. Starting point you have to repeat. So for example, 10, 9, 8, but you have forgot which 8 or 7 you forget, means again you have to come back in the normal position, because we have to miss our concentration over here. That is why we have to take a breathe awareness also. So we have to take an inhalation and exhalation with the mental counts. Automatically you have to focus on your dharana state. Here I am mentioning dharana, that is a concentration status. You have to maintain the concentration status. So breathing invites witness of awareness. This fifth one is experience of opposite sensations. So bringing the awareness to opposite body sensations such as heaviness or lightness or heat or cold or pain or pleasure. So these are the neuronal circuits are established in the brain. So this is advanced stages. If you have a regular practice, after that you have to situate into the yoga nidra. Advanced practice means you have body is heavily feel lightness and heat, sometimes cold or pain and pleasure, everything. So after that it is goes off by having the relax opposite sensation. First you have to feel experience of opposite sensation also. Next, the visualization. So visualization is a part of your mind that you do not have immediate access to. It is the part that you have repressed and influence your thoughts, emotions and action. So the materials in the unconscious and the subconscious may get triggered and come forth. So this is a visualization. You have to visualize. So for example, if you go for a beach, so you have a memory, pleasant moment you have in your mind. Now you have to practice some visualization technique, guided imagery like this. Automatically you have to go for the unconscious and subconscious may get trigger and come forth. Sometimes without go there, you have to visualize your own house, your own God, your own parents like this. You have to visualize, triggered and come forth. So this is the 6th stages. The 7th is a sankalpa. Is again, I remember the sankalpa here taken when the borderline state makes it more effective as it gets planted in the fertile ground of the subconscious. Again, it will come to our life. Sankalpa also we have to maintain. So that is a very important aspect. We have to concentrate body awareness, breathe awareness and sankalpa also. Now the beginners practice. So the last one is, next slide, externalization. So the awareness is once again externalized. The transition helps to move smoothly from the subconscious back to the conscious. So externalization. So this is all we have to experience. Without experience, we can't tell more, because sometimes it may feel during the practice, it disturb obstacle for your practice also. Just I have to mention, these are the 8 stages of yoga nidra. Now you have to, next slide, you have to take a practice. I am focusing only the practical oriented, because you all very well about the relaxation technique and all. But yoga nidra, you have a MSc syllabus also. For that reason, I am selecting this topic. Next slide. So proper exercise, that is the only difference between yoga and other practices. So whatever the energy drained, so what happened the last 2 days, you have a busy with the webinar and all. So after taking the practice, definitely you would get relaxed, I feel, I hope. So begin with the physical relaxation, followed by a mental relaxation for a complete relaxation of body and mind, definitely. Now I'm going to give a yoga nidra technique. This only I am focusing, because other aspects you all very know. For that reason, I am skipping off all the slides fastly, because yoga nidra technique is having a 15 to 20 minutes. So for that reason, I'm giving a practical session. I'm focusing here. Now, if possible, you have to move previous slider. Previous slider. Now I'm going to give a technique for 15 to 25 minutes, 20-25 minutes it will take. So if possible, try to adapt, or otherwise you just observe the technique. That is the main aspect. If you want, if your mind is already, your mind is capable here, adapting means mood, adapting means you just adapt the technique, or otherwise you just listen, observe the technique. For that, you all very know, proper relaxation is the savasana posture. So you please all adapt to savasana supine position. That is, lie down on your back on the mat. Lie down on your back mat. Keep your body straight and comfortable. Spread your legs about 1 foot apart with the toes are turned outside. Non-yoga persons, I'm just mentioning. Lie down on your back on the mat or any. Keep your body straight but comfortable. Spread your legs about 1 foot apart with the toes turned outside. Keep your arms a little away from your body. Palms should face upwards with the fingers partially closed in a relaxed manner. Let your body rest on the mat without touching any other object. Keep your neck fully relaxed, resting your head in any suitable position, straight position or sideward position. Any suitable position you please adopt. Keep your eyes closed and do not open them till you receive clear instructions for opening. Please remember that the whole of Yoga Nidra has to be practiced with closed eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra is the act of hearing and art of feeling. Relax the whole body and try to look within your body. Relax the whole body and try to look within your body. Try to release the tensions in the muscles of your body. There should be no tightness any part of the body. And adjust it in a very comfortable state. If you want, you can move your legs, feel necessary at this stage. But hereafter, do not move any part of your body till the practice is over. If you want any adjustment, now you have to do it. I'm going to start now. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your body relaxed. Simply surrender the whole body to the floor. Make yourself totally comfortable. Try to follow the instructions being received. Develop the feeling of relaxation in your body. Now look at your breathing. The breath is going in and out smoothly. Try to breathe in fully, deeply, and slowly. And then breathe out in the same way. Now imagine that all your worries, tensions, illness of your body and mind are passing away as a breath is going out. And you are receiving the vital energy from outside and fresh air entering in. While inhale, remind the positive thoughts. While exhale, send out all the worries, tensions, negative thoughts. Repeat the once more in the same way. Your body is becoming more and more relaxed while exhaling. You may tend to sleep because of the relaxed condition of your body, but resolved firmly in your mind that you should not sleep till the end of the practice. I will not sleep. I will not sleep. You just give auto suggestions on your mind. Otherwise, you will miss the effects of this practice. Your body is relaxing and you are enjoying the body line stage between awakening and sleep. Now, try to listen to the sounds coming from long distance. Is there any sounds receiving you? Just listen. Do not think about them. You just listen. Now listen to the sounds nearby you. Aware of these sounds and do not attempt to identify the source. But be aware of each and every sound that you can hear that is within the hearing range. Become aware of all these sounds that you can hear. Search out the sounds and follow them for a few seconds. Recognize them. Now develop your awareness of the room without opening your eyes. Visualize the walls, the ceiling, the floor, the body line on the floor. See your body. Become aware of the existence body lying on the floor. Total awareness of the body lying in perfect stillness. Now develop awareness of all the physical meeting points between the body and floor. Some other thoughts may enter your mind. Positive thoughts, negative thoughts, any thoughts. But do not think about them so that they will not disturb you. Relax your body slowly from head to toe, and you are enjoying this relaxation yourself. All keep in mind, we are practicing Yoga Nidra, not to sleep, but remain alert. Now you have to make a Sankalpa. It should be simple, clear. Sankalpa is the resolve, a simple positive Sankalpa. It should be very concise, reflecting your cherished wish, which you wish to attain in your life. So now repeat the Sankalpa clearly with feeling and awareness 3 times mentally. Please be assured that willpower developed during this practice will definitely help in achieving this Sankalpa. You just repeat mentally 3 times. Now we are going to rotate the awareness through different parts of the body. The awareness has to move. The awareness has to jump from one point to another part of the body to the next according to my instruction. I will tell the name of the different parts of the body. For example, if I say right hand thumb, see the right hand thumb in front of the closed eyes. Repeat mentally, right hand thumb. Become aware totally of the right hand thumb and relax completely. So all this will happen simultaneously and quickly. And when I will tell the name of the second parts of the body, then move our attention to the part. And like this manner, we shall rotate our consciousness, our awareness through the different parts of the body. Starting from right side, then left side, then we will go to the back and then to the front. Right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, four fingers and thumb together, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, side, waist, hip, knee, calf muscles, ankle, heel, sole, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, five toes together. The whole right side. The whole right side. Now move to left side. Left hand thumb. First finger. Second finger. Third finger. Fourth finger. Four fingers and thumb together. Palm. Back of the hand. Left wrist. Lower arm. Elbow. Upper arm. Shoulder. Waist. Hip. Knee. Calf muscles. Ankle. Heel. Sole. Left big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. Five toes together. The whole left side. The whole left side. Now slowly bring your awareness on the back of the body. Right lower back. Left lower back. Right shoulder plate. left shoulder, the spinal cord, the neck, back of the head, top of the head, the whole back, the whole back. Now bring your awareness to the front. The forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, the right eye, the left eye, right nostril, left nostril, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, navel, abdomen, the whole front part of the body, the whole body, Relax the whole body completely. Now you have to relax the whole body from top to toe. Now observe the flow of natural incoming and outgoing breath in the body. Just focus on the breath. Become aware of the breath, the spontaneous breath. Observe the expansion of the abdominal muscles at the time of inhalation and the relaxation of the abdomen muscles at the time of exhalation. While inhale, expansion of abdomen muscles. While exhale, relaxation of the abdomen muscles. You just observe. You do not try to alter the rhythm, the flow on breath. You just be an observer of the incoming and outgoing breath. The breath is entering in as the abdominal wall is moving up, and the breathing is going out as it moving down. So this completes one round of breathing. Inhale and exhale counted as one breath. Now these counts have to count backwards. I will give inhale and exhale with the counting also. Just for sample, I will give here 10 to 1. Inhale, exhale, 10. Inhale, exhale, 9. Inhale, exhale, 8. Inhale, exhale, 7. Inhale, exhale, 6. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 1. If you miss this number, do not think about it. We'll start counting again for your own practice. Once again, concentrating on your tip of your nose, where you're feeling a gentle touch of air passing in and out. You will realize that air passes in is about cool and that air passing out a little warm. Inhale cool water, exhale the hot water, warm air. Now try to remember the original Sankalpa you had made in the beginning of the practice. Repeat the Sankalpa 3 times mentally. This resolve is bound to come true in your life because of the willpower developed during the practice of Yoga Nidra. Definitely the resolve will come true in your life. Slowly become aware of your body and your legs. Visualize the flow and surrounding around you where you have started this practice. Slowly start moving your body. Move the fingers of your hand and bring both the hands close to your body very slowly. Slowly move your toes, stretch them, move the legs and bring them together. Do not open your eyes. Now slowly be seated properly by making a slow movements. Just adapt Namaskara Mudra. Slowly concentrate on your breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Take a deep breath, chant Omkar. Adapt Namaskara Mudra. Omkar. Om. Again, take a deep breath, chant Omkar. Again. Slowly rub your palm, make a cup shape, placed over the eyes. Gently open your eyes, look at the palm. I hope you would all practiced. I think so. So definitely you have to practice at least once a week or twice a week. So this is one of the wonderful relaxation technique. Thank you all for patient listening. Okay, move the next slide. So here is a nice description from the Yoga Taravani, that is the documentation evidence in the Century of Yoga text. This extraordinary sleep of no slothfulness, that is a slowness, manifests for people when all their former attachments have vanished because of the superiority of their inward awareness. Having mastered the cessation of the mind while sleeping, forever enter the special thoughtless sleep, which consists of only consciousness. So through the practice, we have to get all these things. We have to go to the next stage also. Definitely, you during the pandemic situation, you please practice this type of relaxation technique also. So be happy. That is, relax yourself. Don't worry. So everything we have to yoga only help to relieve from this pandemic situation. So thank you very much for your patient listening and active participation. Thank you so much.